Hey, Crypto fam, how you doing? It's Mike here at Crypto Ease with Mike, and I'm just doing a quick coffee and crypto video this morning. Captured the market, which has been seeing a nice bump today, and also I want to talk a little bit about taxes because it's on a lot of people's minds. I'm getting questions in the community about some of the considerations and also legal protections, that kind of thing. Which, if you're in the U.S., it might be top of mind. I know in Canada the deadlines are coming up as well. UK, not so sure, but we're developing that right now. And so I do want to touch base on some of the tax stuff that we have in our tax modules and our legal modules that are available in my community. Now, community-wise, the link is in bio. Check out the Crypto Use with Mike community, where all friends and family in there that are navigating how to get better returns out of crypto. And also, if you've been burned before or if you're new to it, we got everything you need in there. As a course you can take, whether you're a newbie, novice, or a pro, that's going to show you where to stick your portfolio in today and grow from there, regardless of the level that you're at. But pertinent to taxes, this is a very topical point right now. My name is Mike. I'm the host of Crypto Ears with my community, and in May of 2020, I'm sorry, I'm sucking a lozenge. I have a cold. May of 2020. I started with $100 in Bitcoin. Less than a year later, I had over a portfolio of over $500,000 in the last bull run. We've been in different market phases since then, been side chopping a lot lately, but also coming off of that, I learned a ton of lessons. I've been rug pulled, I've been scammed, all these things, and I am actually a cybersecurity expert. So you got to wonder, right? If a cybersecurity expert can have these things happen, what about you? And so I've created courses and content that is available to you that basically is going to show you, number one, our bull or bear, I don't care system, going to teach you how to build resilient portfolios that can weather any storm or any market. There's our 3M, the money, mindset, and method, where we teach you exactly how to think and how to approach this so that you don't make the same mistakes that I've made. You don't make the same mistakes you've made if you've been in crypto before, and how to dust off that portfolio, catch up to where we're at today, and start capitalizing on this entire shift that's happening. The whole digital economy, the whole thing is being replaced under our feet right now. Paper money is going to go. All these things are changing right now. All right, cool. Let's get back to the point in the topic. So what we want to do is I wanted to just take a step back here and look at the community. This is what happens when you have a cold, and you take drugs. But there's been a really nice bump in the last 24 hours. We've seen the overall market cap bump up by about 100 billion, which is very promising because we've been doing this whole sideways movement for a number of days. Bitcoin has been diving down, but the narratives are all there. The narratives are all there. We're leading up to March 1st. We need to have clarity on the Clarity Act by then. So we're looking at Trump and his team to pull that together for us. And there's going to be positive momentum there. But at the same time, we're seeing some of these narratives coming out of Europe. We're seeing the UK and how they're trying to treat stablecoins. A little bit weird, a little bit odd, to be honest. So those are narratives that we're watching as well in our Alpha Ease updates, where I basically do much more regular updates. And if you look at Bitcoin, you got 67K. That's a nice number today. Ethereum back over 2K. These are good support formations, in my opinion. XRP is back over 140. That's nice, but nowhere near where we should be. BNB back over 600. Again, these are all very promising. And Solana's over 85. That's nice. All of these are still a buy, in my opinion, and this is not financial advice. All of these are still a buy. And if we look at the top sort of 10, if outside of the blue chips, so the blue chips is Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is what I teach in the Bull or Bear. We don't care. Is build your blue chip foundation. But then also, for your DeFi passive income, we want to look at some projects that actually have legs, that can actually do the things we need them to do, and then show you exactly step by step how to put these to work so that you are like a landlord basically getting rent money on your assets. Okay, so you buy the assets, you don't sell them, you hold tight, you hodl, HODL, hold on for dear life, but then you put your assets to work and get those assets earning passive income, and then that passive income can become part of your risk on exposure, which we all should have, whether you're conservative, balanced, or aggressive. Even conservative people need to have a little bit of risk on exposure in crypto, in my opinion, even if it's just 5%, something like that in your overall mix, because we want to step ladder up and grow our portfolios that way. But what is really concerning me today is taxes. And so this is a little, AI overview that I did, or I did a search for. And you're going to notice that over here, you don't even see anything about a 1099 DA. It's really interesting. And so this spells out some of the concerns around taxes for the US, which is top of mind right now because I'm busy creating with my community input, we're busy creating the Tax and Legal Protections 101 module, where we run through the top 5 countries for CryptoEase members. So that's going to be USA, Canada, UK, Spain, and Germany. That's where most of our members come from in the CryptoEase community. And we're looking at the taxes that are pertinent, but then also the legal protections that you could have. So corporate protections, trust protections, those kind of things. Now, I'm no expert in any of those. But it's also not financial advice, or I'm not an accountant, I'm not a trader, none of that stuff. So do your own research. But I have spent thousands and thousands of hours researching all of this for me and my family, and I bring that to the community as well. So not only on the tech side, what do we want to look at there, but how do you use tools like the tool that I recommend to import all of your wallets, whether it's centralized or decentralized, and then bring all that together so you can do your actual reporting. Because what's happening is places like Coinbase, and let me just zoom in here real quick. So centralized exchanges like your Coinbase and Binance, they are required to provide the IRS with those 1099 DAs, which is showing your activity, but it doesn't connect back to your portfolio. And this could be skewing your results terribly, like really terribly. It could be showing that you're getting these tremendous gains when you're actually not. Because if you look back here, back in the US, we have this beautiful tax loss harvesting. We're actually able to tax loss harvest. And what that means is we can sell our coins at a loss and then buy them back within a couple hours or a day, legally and legitimately, and we actualize a loss on our portfolio record that we can claim back and help to reduce our overall tax bill. If you're not familiar with that, you should check it out. Go search it. Ask me questions in this YouTube video. I'll answer, even if you're not in our community. And then, we get into like what are taxable events, capital gains, the different periods, at least for the US and the different countries, and then the reporting that you need to do. Now here they say 1040, but there's also 1099 DA, there's Schedule 3. There's all these different moving pieces when it comes to crypto taxation in the US, and then by each of those countries, Canada, UK, Spain, Germany, and so on and so forth. Now, if you're in a country where, that's not in the top 5, and you're asking a question inside the community, well, that's fine. We're going to get the answer for you, make sure you get that support. That's what it's all about. But in that module, we go and address not just those top 5 countries for taxation and legal, but we're also looking at the real pain in the butt is these tools that are available. Now, there's different tools out there. There's like Coin Tracker, Coin Ledger. The one I love is Coinly, and we'll put an affiliate link down for you below, where you can save, I think, $20 or something like that on Coinly. Now, the thing is that you need to find a tool that really works for you, that helps you, because all of these tools basically do the same thing, and they all basically have the same upsell, where they want you to spend thousands of dollars to hire, their pros, but their pros are outsourced people anyways. Okay, these are outsourced people that are just following a script. They're not necessarily tax professionals. All right, and so it really comes down to you when you're reporting. When it comes down to taxes, let me zoom in here again. And so you can do all the Googling you want, you can do all the AIing you want, all of that stuff. What they don't teach you is when you're stuck in your like Coinly, in your tax app, and you're actually doing the reporting, they have these sync features. And when you sync up, it looks like, oh yeah, this made it so easy. It imported everything for me. Oh, I love that. Wait a second. What is C-do-D-da-do-dee-do-dee coin? Well, this is where it starts to, the weeds really start to set in. When you realize, oh, I got active in DeFi, or oh, I was buying these low liquidity coins or meme coins or stuff like that on the centralized exchange, and the reporting, it's creating names that the tax softwares just don't understand. And it really blows my mind, because you would think in this day and age of all this freaking AI, how am I still paying for a tax reporting tool to do all the work, but they don't have everything in there? It's really interesting. So, is it like antivirus, where what came first, the virus or the antivirus? I don't know, chicken, egg, whatever. Taxes, tax reporting, crypto, I'm not sure. And so the thing that I look at from, all the years of having to do tax reporting myself between Canada and the US, different countries I've been in, is you sometimes come across situations where you got to break that sink. And as soon as you break that sink, well, now you've changed the whole view of your taxes, because now you got to go and manually fix not only the issue that you're finding, but all of the transactions after that. And this can be a real pain in the ass. Now, we are going to be doing a masterclass, I think, on Coinly in the group. And we've got this new module that I'm busy building out with community feedback, thanks to people like Steve and Alex and Mama Julie and others. I really appreciate your feedback there. So check that out. And again, the link to our community is down in the description below. It's also in the wherever else you can find it. And happy to welcome you in there. I think we're at $13 a month now. It's super low. It's cheap. It's like not even a burger in the US, but we're helping you address your taxes. And then there's also the other courses like the Bull or Bear I Don't Care, Newbies, Novices, and Pros, and also the 3M, teach you the actual mindset you need to be doing crypto, to hold on for dear life, and how to handle these ranging sideways markets that are just going on for months. This is brutal. We all believe in crypto. We all believe in the new system. But what's happening is all of these narratives, politicos, is the whole financial infrastructure is busy changing under all of our feet, and all of us are distracted by AI and UFOs and the latest, top 10 movie or whatever. All of that is changing below our feet right now. So are you on top of things? Do you feel like you know what's going on? Are you getting the information you need? I'm not sure. Something I look at there is I got 3,000 sources I'm looking at on a regular basis and distilling that down for our community, and got some great new partners that I'm working with, Celia and Dr. Richie over in Spain. Check it out. We're excited to welcome you in and go from there. Otherwise, please just ask me the questions in the comments. I'm happy to help you guys out. I got to cut this off, and I got to run to the gym and some other errands for the wife and stuff. So I will catch you guys later. Have an awesome day, and I'm liking the market today. This is a good, positive sign. We'll see you later. Like, comment, follow, subscribe. I don't know. Please do. I'd love to know you better. Ciao.